So the themed process started several years ago. Residence Life gave student groups the opportunities to apply for themed communities, and if they were accepted, they would get first choice of housing, which is something that they wanted, specifically in the houses, townhouses, because then they could pick the units that they wanted first. And by doing that, then we asked them to give back to the community, both at St. Ambrose and within Davenport. And so they were to come up with themes specifically for townhouses and houses. They get to create their own theme, whatever they're passionate about, and then they have to give us a mission, kind of a mission of the house. What are their goals? What are they going to be doing? How are they giving back to the SAU community, and how are they giving back to the Davenport community?
The process is pretty simple. You have to get a group of 4 to 8 students that are passionate about the same theme. They can come together and start making, what types of programs do we want to focus on? What are things that we want to target in the community that we want to spread the word, educate, and make known? They have to put a 3 to 5 minute video together and basically answer the questions. Does this fulfill campus need, and is this something that fulfills all the values that St. Ambrose has for the institution? And so answering those questions, what programs will you complete? What is the theme that you want to assess in your year, and how can you bring that to campus? Those are some of the things that you will answer in that video.
So I've seen themes focusing around diversity and international issues, as well as rebuilding Davenport, which was a theme focused around Habitat for Humanity and revitalizing some of the housing facilities within Davenport. And I've also seen groups who are passionate about issues, bringing out, sexual violence, educating students on those issues, mental health awareness. But there's always new things that people are coming up with. The sky's the limit, but those are some things that I've seen in my time here. And then they have to put on 2 programs a semester to bring in students. Now, this doesn't have to be every single St. Ambrose student, but it has to be a group of students that they're involving. And so whether it's in athletics, or it's part of a club or organization, or it's for a major, or just something that they're passionate about, they just want to help, kids after school, whatever, as long as they were giving back to the community, was really the big reason for having themed houses and townhouses.
Anyone can apply. We want to have seniors and juniors in houses though, so mainly it is juniors and seniors that are upcoming that should be applying for the themed house. This year we have about 11 to 13 themed houses, but we don't have a limit. As long as it's a quality put video and theme that we think that will target the SAU community, that's mainly what we focus on. Once they put that application in and everything, we go through a rubric system. So we do bring a couple of arrays. We have 2 houses hall directors that come in and view all the videos. We basically rank on how the video was shot, what information is in the video, how much they know about what they've said about the theme, how many programs are they willing to put on, are they quality programs, do they have an academic advisor here on campus that will support them through this year of themed housing, what links in the community will they have, and just more of like, how structured is this house going to be. After the whole process goes about, the student, with the ranking that they get with their application and all the videos that they've put on, they get first dibs on what houses they are to get. But for 4-person units, we do have duplexes, so that's the only hiccup. I think it's important for the student to understand that we do not have any houses set aside specifically that a house on Locust is going to be a themed house. All houses are available after the ranking is done, after the criteria is met, and they're given the rankings between how many groups have applied. They go through and say, hey, I would like this house. After we say, okay, that is the house that you've chosen, just so that when we do housing process for the rest of the university, we put those houses offline for the rest of them, because that is the themed house for that year. So the student has to physically choose that house, and after that, we go through the rest of the process like normal, and so those non-themed houses can be chosen by students that do not have a theme.
I think the goal would be to make sure that the students who sign up to be a part of the themed process and who are accepted hold true to what they proposed back in March, and that they complete the programming requirements and really try to engage the SAU community as well as the Davenport community and kind of bring it together, not only focusing on bringing our students together, but bring our students with the community together.